Okay, my camera's not working again. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Hello. Uh-oh. Okay. Hello, Greg, Edson?
Hi,
Hi, hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Okay, so you can hear me, but you can't see me, correct?
No, we don't see you.
Okay. I don't know why my camera light is not on. It looks like it's not working. Also, I started the lesson, and I was the only one in the lesson, and nobody was coming. And so I went back and I just rejoined the class, and then there you were. So I don't know what's going on with that, but as long as everyone can see me, we should be fine for class. Yeah, my camera is supposed to be on. All right. Anyway, let's see. Wilson, hello, how are you?
I'm fine, and you, Stephanie?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Okay.
Good. And Wellington?
No camera today, is that? Yes.
No, this happened a few days ago. And I restarted it, and then it worked again. But now it's doing it again, and I didn't realize until I started the class. So yeah, I'll restart my computer later. Hopefully I can get that working, but we'll have to work without it for now. Sorry, everyone.
No problem.
All right. And Wellington, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to class.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And Greg, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm glad you're here. And Edson, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. All right, so everyone, we are here for discussion starters, where we talk about a topic, we read a little bit, and then we talk more about the topic. The idea is to be speaking, though there is some reading and, of course, listening. But today's topic is one that's very interesting, in my opinion, and it is the left brain, right brain. The idea of the brain, different parts of the brain, kind of controlling different parts of our bodies, and whether we're right-brained or left-brained. So that's the topic. Before I say more, I will ask you all, what do you know about right-brained or left-brained? What does that mean? What do you know?
I think one side is more logical, the other side is more sensitive, emotion. I think it's a way to divide the type of people.
Yeah. Yeah, good. So it's kind of like divides people to more logical or more creative. Great. Uh-oh. Um, yeah, great, Wilson. Thanks. And let me say hello, Jair. How are you today?
Hello, Stefan. I'm good, thank you for asking.
Good. Welcome to class. All right, great. So, anyone want to add on anything else about right brain or left brain?
If you write with your right hand, it's not possible to write with. Yeah, it's okay, it's possible, but it's difficult to write with your left hand.
Yeah, fascinating, isn't that? How much better we are at writing with one hand versus the other. Um, yeah.
Because it's like while you are writing with your right hand, you are like counting what you are doing. But if you try to write at the same time with your left hand, you get a problem because you need to count as well, but you cannot.
hmm hmm Yeah, yeah. So you have, yeah, your brain has to work on different things. It's um, crazy. Yeah, thanks, Edson. And let's say hello, Anna Carolina. How are you tonight?
Hi, Stephanie. I'm happy to attend your class.
Good, good. And I'm happy to have you here. Um, all right, and so we're just kind of warming up with that this idea. Does anyone want to add on anything else you know or you've heard about being left-brained or right-brained? All right, well, we are going to dig into this topic a little more. So I have some more warm-up questions. This is a discussion class, so I think for these warm-up questions, I'm going to ask each of you in turn. So each of you will speak for these. Sometimes I just let volunteers and kind of a more natural discussion. But this time I want to try it a little different, make sure everyone's involved. Our first question, oh, let me share the document. I'm sorry. I did put a link in the chats to the document I'm looking at, but I'll share it as well. So our warm-up questions. First, do you prefer writing or drawing? Personally, I prefer writing, although I also enjoy drawing. Why don't we start ladies first? Let's start with Anna Carolina. Which do you prefer?
Writing. I really like writing a lot. I am not talented at drawing.
Mhm.
No. I like doodling when I am in a classroom
Mhm.
in college, you know,
Mhm.
just to pass the time, to kill the time, you know.
Mhm.
I make a lot of doodles.
Mhm.
I did it next week. My gosh, I I went in college taking classes from 8 to 6, and I totally I totally totally
Mhm.
a lot of things, mushrooms, um, grapes.
Oh, cute, fun.
Yeah,
So fun little good doodles, little fun drawings, but nothing serious. You prefer writing as your creative outlet. And it shows you're a great writer in the writing classes we've done. So great. Edson, how about you? Do you prefer writing or drawing?
I prefer writing because by writing you can express what you are feeling or what you want to say, what you mean, and by drawing it's difficult because no words
Yeah.
you're expressing, and it becomes difficult to express yourself. You need just or speaking or just writing like texts or essays or I don't know, whatever you want to write
Mhm.
about.
Yeah. So you can be a little more specific when you're using words and.
Yes, yes. When you using words, you can communicate to people in a
Yeah.
better way.
All right. Great. Great. Thanks, Edson. Wonderful. Greg, how about you? Which do you prefer, writing or drawing?
I am not the best in drawing, so I prefer writing, but it is not one of the fields that I feel confident. So, but if I have to choose between them, definitely writing and drawing was one of those things that I wasn't very good, and I definitely did like it
Mhm.
to all of those classes that I had in the past when I was in school.
Wow. Great. Yeah. So drawing isn't really a natural skill for
No,
you.
I don't mind if people have those kind of skills. I'm perfectly interested. Drawings are interesting thing because they can share some ideas in very simple way.
Mhm.
People who have some kind of artistic skills, like I have one person in my family who have a really can do very impressive drawings, even in his work, and that's very impressive. But it just that doesn't for me. It doesn't matter because I don't care.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So different kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Cool. Very good. Thanks, Greg. Thanks for sharing. Jair, how about you? Which do you prefer?
I usually prefer to drawing
Mhm.
than writing for sure because I am engineer and I usually design a new packaging, and I have to draw for sure.
Mhm.
I'm not good in writing, I didn't I didn't like
Mhm.
when I was younger,
Mhm.
and maybe because of that I like to draw instead
Yeah.
of write. Yes, for
Interesting.
sure.
Good. So, kind of a lifelong preference, and interesting that drawing now is part of your work. Um,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks for sharing, Jair. Nice.
Thank you.
Wellington, how about you? Which do you prefer?
Um, when I was younger, I liked it to draw,
Mhm.
and I read a lot of cartoons, and because of this,
Mhm.
I think it was one of my because this I was very interested in draw, but with the time I discovered the music.
Mhm.
The rock and roll and other things, and I began to write.
Mhm.
And so nowadays I only sometimes I write something, and so because and nowadays I prefer writing.
Cool. So it changed over time. That's interesting too.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Great. Thanks, Wellington. And Wilson, what about you? What do you prefer?
Okay, I think it's a mixture because I prefer writing, but every work I do, every presentation I do, I always input some schemas, some flow chart, or to summarize the ideas because I think to complete one idea, you need try to use some schemas and some drawings. But if you talk about art drawing, okay, as a picture, as an artist, is not my business, okay? I don't like it. But I think I like drawing to summarize ideas in a flow chart, for instance, okay? I work with IT, information technology, and in all presentation, I try to summarize my ideas using a kind of flow chart or schema or yes or no decision and this kind of thing.
So not necessarily a drawing, but still a little more visual in
Visual, yes.
presentation. Interesting. Great.
It's a good way to summarize ideas. Okay.
Yeah, certainly, certainly. All right, nice. Interesting answers. I'm interested in these kind of personality psychology type things. Let's do the next one, just quick, kind of related. Are you logical? Are you logical or intuitive? So this one has to do with kind of following a logical thinking process, taking things step by step, making decisions based on logical reasoning. Intuitive is more making decisions based on your feeling or your gut instinct, or kind of feeling, but not in an emotional way, but just kind of as opposed to logical processed thinking. Intuition is like having a feeling or an idea about something. So that's our question. Quick, are you logical or intuitive? This one's harder for me to answer. I'm both, I want to say, but probably more logical. I like a step-by-step ordered process. And we're going to kind of switch the order just so not the same person's going first every time. Carolina, hello, welcome.
Hello, teacher. Sorry for being late.
No problem. Welcome to class. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
And we'll start with Edson for this round. Edson, are you more logical or intuitive?
I am more logical, definitely, because every work that I do is by step, not by intuitive. But I would love to be intuitive because, you know, when you are thinking, you need to get a new idea about everything that you want to do or want to say. I don't know. Because when you get a new idea, you can invent something, you can develop something new, you can, let's say something new about something with something new to someone else to have another idea as well. And this, in my opinion, this is better than logical because logical you just follow that, let's say, a line, and then we go by step, and that's it. No, nothing else. And intuitive is that has always new thing to develop to do.
Yeah, okay, so a little more creative or flowing and
Yes,
processing. Good.
exactly.
All right, thanks, Edson. Interesting. Greg, how about you? Intuition or logical? What type of processing?
I think more about the intuition. I just feel what is wrong, what is bad sometimes. So I just don't think I have to give myself a little bit of time to reconsider things because when my logic starts to work, that first decision are usually based on my intuition. I don't know why. Probably logical thinking is not the strongest side of my personality.
Okay, interesting. I like this is so fun to learn more about you all. Cool. So thank you, Greg. Wellington, how about you?
It depends on the situation, the moment. Sometimes I am uh, logical, very logical, and I think about the reasons. I put the numbers, sum up the, the situation, and but sometimes I am intuitive. For example, if we will lead, if I will lead with some someone that I don't know, sometimes we have to be intuitive because because I don't know that person, or of course in other situations.
Great. Yeah. So it can.
But yeah, it depends. Sorry.
Yeah. No. No. Good. Yeah. So it's not always the same answer, right? Good. Thank you, Wellington. Let's see. Wilson, what about you?
Okay, basically, I'm very logical. I'm an engineer. I work with information technology for 20 years. I think in the beginning of my career, I should be and I must be very logical to handle all the things I need to handle. But with the experience, I think sometimes I face a new discussion or a new issue, and sometimes I have the impression that I find a way without knowing much of the thing. So I think experience leads you to be a little bit intuitive because you have a background, you have so much information that a new situation is a little bit clearer for you than it was when I was younger. So nowadays I think I'm a little bit intuitive too.
Hmm, interesting. Again, so we see a change over time. And yeah, good point about experience lending to our intuition. Nice. All right, couple more. Anna Carolina, what about you?
I, if I am logical or intuitive,
Yeah.
a little bit of both. Uh, Sometimes no, I think I am intuitive and emotional. I'm not logical at all.
Yeah. All right. So going with what you feel in the moment and how things seem. Um, no, nothing wrong with that either. All right. Last but not least, Carolina, how about you? Are you more logical or more intuitive?
I think I am in both because logical because I am software engineer, so I have to do a lot of complex equations, something like that.
Mhm.
I always follow step by step, but I am a woman, so I am intuitive too.
Yes, that's required to by your gender.
Yeah.
Good, great. So great, Carolina. Thank you. Nice, everyone. This is really interesting discussion. We're just gonna do the next one really quick, and you're just gonna say one word. Um, which subject do you prefer, music or math? Oh boy. I want to say more than one word to answer this because I tried music. But in one word, math. Um, you can say more than one word. So let's see. Greg, it's your turn to go first. What do you prefer, music or math?
Music.
Great. Great. Wellington, how about you?
Music.
Music. All right. Wilson, how about you?
Talking about music and math. Okay, I like to hear music. Okay, when I'm studying, I appreciate hearing Beethoven and some classical music, but to practice for sure math and physics and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it sounds like that's more up your alley. All right, great. Anna Carolina.
Uh, One word. I because I don't like anyone.
You can say that too. You can say more.
I tried music and the theory is really boring.
Mhm.
Okay, math.
Okay, good. Yeah, I tried music and I loved it, except I wasn't good at it. I was missing talent. Carolina, how about you, math or music?
I prefer music, teacher.
Oh, even though you do math at your work.
Yeah, because I always work with math, so in my free time I prefer music.
Good. It's good to have that balance.
Yeah.
Good. All right. And Edson, how about you?
I prefer math, but because I love science, I love to know the new and to invent, create new things, new kinds of science, you know.
Great. All right. Nice. All right, everyone. That was a really good warm-up discussion. So we're going to skip that last question. Are you left or right-brained? We will talk about that. One brain is supposed to be more over that musical, creative, intuitive side, and the other brain more of that logical, mathematical side. Forget which side does which, but I'm sure it will tell us in the reading. These are some vocabulary words that will be in the reading. The reading is very short, so we are going to go over the vocabulary words. So we'll take turns. When it's your turn, read the word. We'll practice pronouncing it if we need to. And then take a guess. What do you think that word means? You might know some, you might not. We're just going to guess and find out. So actually, number one, specialty. Do I have a volunteer to go first?
I can go.
Great, thank you, Edson. Go ahead.
Specialty is something that the person or thing is very good at.
Great, yeah. So number one goes there. If it'll let me type. Oh, it's not gonna just let me type there. Okay. Number one. Great. And let's move left this time. Carolina, how about number two?
Logic. Logic is F, reasoning that is based on step-by-step thinking.
Great. Okay, why won't it let me put a 2 there? Oh, this will take too long. All right, thank you. Ana Carolina, how about number 3?
Okay. Analyze is examining the parts or details closely.
Yes, exactly. Number 3 goes there. Can't get a text box popping up. Very good. Back around. Wilson's up next, number 4.
Okay, routine. I think routine is okay, something you do on a regular basis.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Very good. Thank you, Wilson. Wellington, 5.
One correction. Number analyze is letter D, G.
Oh, I put it in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, risk tasker, risk taker. A person who is not afraid of the unknown, tries new things often.
There we go. Very nice. Greg, next one.
Okay. Intuition, it will be inner feeling that tells you the right thing to do.
Great. Excellent. Edson, next up.
Dominant is the strongest.
Yeah. Okay, I need to put a text box there. Good. 7. Excellent. Carolina, number 8.
8. Multitask. Okay. Is the first one A? To do a few different things at the same time.
Great. Thank you very much. Anna, number 9.
Okay. Neurologist. And where is it? A brain scientist.
Yeah, there we go. And so we're left with our last one. Complicated. Has many parts, not simple. All right. So it's a short reading, 4 short paragraphs. If you don't want to read, you can say pass. But I'm going to just kind of keep going in order. So I'm going to offer the first part here to Wilson. Wilson, will you read the first paragraph for us?
Okay, left-brained versus right-brained. Which your dominant side? The brain is divided into left and right sides. Many people believe that humans show a dominance on one side of the brain. This is called being left or right-brained.
Very nice. Thank you. Any questions on any of the vocabulary in that paragraph? All right. Next one, Wellington.
Okay. According to the dominance theory, the left side of the brain specializes in logic, words, and math. It works with details first. After analyzing the details, it looks at the whole. The left side seems to be more involved in routines and the organization of information. Does this sound like you?
Okay, good. So it's that left side for the logic. That's how I can remember. L, left, logic. Any questions or comments on that paragraph? All right, really nice. And next one, Greg, your turn.
Okay. The right side of the brain is associated with emotion and creativity. Dreamers and risk-takers are often called right-brained. According to the theory, a right-brained person is more likely to follow his or her intuition rather than a map or an instruction manual. If your right side is more dominant, you may enjoy working on many projects at once. Are you good at multitasking?
Great. So that's a skill of a right-brained person, multitasking. Good. Thank you, Greg. Anybody have any questions on that paragraph? All right, last paragraph, and Edson, your turn.
The left and right brain theory is based on research from 1960s. Neurologists today say that the brain is much more complicated than this. Some say that left and right brain thinking is a myth, and that the brain can only function as a whole. It is human nature to want to fit into a certain category.
Excellent. Thank you, Edson. So kind of ending paragraph to make us question everything before it. Any questions on that paragraph or anything else in this text?
I think the last paragraph was written by a left-brained guy.
Yeah, because it's quite logical, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. Probably was. All right, so that's the idea. I like this idea. I don't know if it's probably a myth, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a scientist myself. But I did want to do a little bit of this vocabulary before the next thing. I actually have a quiz we can take. Um, so let's just kind of finish up what this lesson has, and then we're going to take a quizzes ourselves. We can share our answers. But I like this vocabulary. It's useful. Something that's not obvious in English. So really quickly, based on that text, left brain people have certain characteristics. Right brain people have other characteristics. Here are some professions: painter, mathematician, travel photographer, computer programmer, office assistant, circus performer, police officer, and yoga instructor. We're going to sort them where we think they might go. Let's start with Carolina. Why don't you pick one and tell me what side I should put it?
Painter
Painter.
is in the right brain.
Yeah, good. That artistic, visual. Good, thanks. Anna Carolina, what's next?
Hold on, a mathematician is left brains,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yes, I believe so, right? Yep. So I'm going to remember now. Left logic. So yeah, mathematician on left brain. Good. Wilson.
Computer programmer, for sure. Logical is left-brained.
Yeah. Computer programmer. Very nice. And Wellington?
Travel photographer, right brain. You like adventures.
Yeah, adventurous job there. Great. And we have someone new. Hello, Rusia? Rusia?
Yeah, hello.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, right, Rusha.
Rusha. All right. Welcome, Rusha.
Thank you.
All right. We're just talking about right brain and left brain. Left brain is our more logical, right brain more creative. Where do you think office assistant will go?
Office assistants need to be more organized, so they're be more left-brained, spatial, or yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. Great, thank you. Greg, next one.
Circus performer, it will be right-brained.
Good, these just going right in order. Yep, definitely more creative. Circus performer, acrobat, clown. All right, Edson.
I would say yoga instructor is right brain.
Yeah, your microphone cut out a little bit, but I think I heard this.
Okay, policy is left. Okay.
Yeah, I would put him with left brain. They like rules, order.
Did you hear me?
I didn't. Your microphone cut out a little bit. Did you say left brain or right brain?
Oh no, I said yoga instructor.
Oh, good.
Right brain.
Okay, I did not hear you at all then. Now I can hear you all right. Yeah.
My internet's terrible.
Good. Yeah, so yoga instructor probably right brain. Police officer probably left brain.
I think yoga is right-brained, but the instructor should be left-brained, okay? To teach step by step how to Yes.
Yeah, I'd agree. Especially as an instructor, you need to have that ability to think of a process in order. Yeah, so I'd agree. Anyone else, any other comments on those jobs or their qualities?
Maybe policy officer can be also in the right. We can put it in the right brain because in some way they like adventures. I don't know.
Yeah, something there is that risk taker.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I'd agree with that too. Yeah, definitely.
yeah. They don't. So they don't
Y-
like to do
So maybe we'll put these two kind of
the
there.
same things every day. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because of course, I believe that it depends on the view that you are taking. I don't know.
Yeah.
hmm Definitely. All right. I agree. Any other comments on that?
No.
All right. Here's what I wanted to do. This is useful word forms. So when a word changes part of speech in English, so when it goes from a noun to a verb or a noun to a different kind of verb, excuse me, a different kind of noun, or if it moves, that's what we're doing here. For example, actually, no, this one is all the noun form and then the noun form for a person. So an area or something, and then a person. Important to look at because the form changes, but also sometimes stress can change. All right, for example, we have neurology and neurologist. Stress stays the same, but very different words. Let's try this. So we have analysis. Who can think of a word with the same root?
Analyst.
Good. So right away we can think analyst. That's a person who does.
System analyst.
Yeah, good. And I almost said another word form. Yeah, analyst is one. Anyone else have another?
Analyze. A verb.
Yep, analyze. There's our verb. That too. Good. Analysis. Okay, here's one where it happens. Just listen to the stress. Analysis. Analyst. Analyze. So a little bit of a stress change.
Analytical is the same word root.
Very nice. Yeah, so that's our adjective form, right? Analytical. Nice. Anyone else have any others for analysis? All right, let's look at specialize.
Specialization.
Oh yeah, so a noun form. One noun form is specialization.
I'm not sure. Specialist.
Specialist.
Special thing.
And then we could have just special, of course, but specialize, specialization, specialist. Any others for specialize?
Special.
Special. That's our root there.
Specific, I'm not sure whether they are related.
It is related. The word root is related. Specific.
Specify.
Yeah, specify. They all come from the same Latin root. But
SPEC, yeah.
Yeah, but they may not. So they'll have something in common, but they may be very different words conceptually. Like I think, I just had one. Oh, the word species is also related, but means something totally different in English. So good noticing. Word roots, very useful in English. How about logical?
Logistic. Oh no, that's not.
Let's do that one though. Logistic. That's more. Logistics could be a noun. We have logistical related. Logical. Does anyone know a name for a person who performs logic?
Logician.
Yeah, logician. All right. How about risk taker? I want to go a little bit quicker, see if we have time for this quiz. How about risk taker? Any words related to that one?
Risky. A risky situation.
Yeah, risky, adjective form. I'm not thinking of. I can't think of any others for this. Risky.
Risk.
Oh yeah, the simple noun, right?
Yeah.
Good. Good. All right, that's good enough. Let's go to dominance.
Dominance. To dominate is a verb, yes?
Yeah, there's a verb form. Yep, to dominate.
Domination, probably.
Dominant.
Yeah, domination is our noun, and then dominant. Get another box out here.
I think that is also dominion. I don't know if it's the same.
Domain.
Dominion, domain, these are all related, yeah. Dominion, domain. We could domicile.
Dominator.
Okay, domicile.
Dominator.
Dominator. Oh wait, some of these aren't good. This one's got to get out of here. Actually, I'm not sure. But yeah, so same root. Domain is related to domicile, which is related to home. So that might actually be a little different. I'm not sure. So is dominion. All right, this is a great way to expand your vocabulary. So my recommendation, if you need to work on vocabulary, study word roots. Pick a good word root and learn all the words with that root.
It's easier said than done, teacher.
Yeah, go do that, everyone. Just go learn all the words. It's an ongoing life. Vocabulary is always an ongoing, lifelong language learning thing we do. All right. Does anyone have any questions on that?
What?
Oh, we're running low on time. We are not going to have time for the quiz I wanted to do. But I'll share a link in case you were interested. We'll just finish up with what we have here. I was going to have us do this quiz. It's a 25-question quiz. Can help you figure out if you're right-brained or left-brained. But let's finish our lesson with a little more discussion.
What is hunt?
Hunt?
Not hunt related to hunter.
Hunch.
I mean the hunch.
Oh, a hunch. Where do you see it?
Hunch is
it's in the
instinction, right?
between deep
Instinct.
and
Instinct.
complex.
There's the third line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should do this activity. A hunch, yes, it is an instinct. It's an instinct
Yeah, I got you.
or an idea.
Is it a synonym, right? For instinct.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you, can't it also be used as a verb or something like that?
no. No, this can only be a noun. And then we usually use it, we say, I have a hunch, which means I have an idea.
Okay. Yeah, because it's instinct.
Yeah.
I have a hunch that something wrong will happen. Can I say that, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Makes sense.
This is a good vocabulary word. So let's do look at this. Yeah, question.
Question about the hunch, because it is like a feeling that we think something that will happen. It is more about negative or positive things, because I only heard about negative context. I have a hunch that something wrong will happen. Can we use it in a positive situation?
You can. I think more commonly it'll be in a negative, but you could, for example, I have a hunch that he's throwing a surprise party, or I have a hunch that I'll get a new computer for Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Really good question. Great.
I'm under the hunt to that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good word. I didn't notice that there. Let's do this exercise real quick. So it's called Odd One Out. Number one, we have 4 words. One of them does not belong. Science, reason, logic, or risk. What do you think?
Science.
Science, reason,
Risk.
logic,
I
or
think
risk.
risk, science, reason,
No, I
logical.
think science.
Risk is
Risk,
the only one that's not.
Yeah, risk is our answer. Logic.
But why is it? I honestly I think it's more related to science, but why risk?
Because risk is the one that is not related to logic, is not related to reason, and usually isn't related to science.
It's a right brain characteristic.
Okay, understood.
Oh yeah, we can look at it that way too.
Okay, go ahead.
Good, great, good question. All right, how about 2? Dominant, strong, main, or myth? Which one does not belong?
Myth.
Strong.
Myth.
Myth. This one it is myth, because a myth is a story, and the rest of these are words for something more
Strong.
powerful or something strong. Yeah. Good. All right, let's look at
this
the.
exercise leave us open for a lot of a lot of way to interpret that.
Yeah, that's why these are good. This activity is good for vocabulary because it's actually harder. Like, it's harder to find the one that doesn't belong. It requires a more specific vocabulary. Yeah, so this is a good vocabulary exercise.
Yeah, it requires more hunt.
Yeah. More refined, yeah, more hunches, more ideas about what the meaning is. So with 3, intuition, feeling, dominant, hunch. Which one doesn't belong there?
Dominant.
Dominant, yeah. Because a hunch is like a feeling, and both of those could come from your intuition. All right, how about 4? Routine, complicated, difficult, complex.
Routine.
Routine. Yeah, I'd agree. Routine is your thing you do every day. Ah! Oops, I'm sorry, I just dropped some water on me. Better than my hot coffee I'm normally sipping. All right, let's look at our last one. 5, study, examine, analyze, complicate.
Maybe
Which one?
complicate. Analyze, examine, study, all the same. Complicate is not.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, these 3 can all mean to look at something closely. Complicate means to make something more difficult.
No, except study. Alright, I think.
What's that?
I think that this word does not belong.
Yeah, this word does not belong.
Because study, I think, is more general thing.
Yeah,
Examine,
study is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So D does not belong. All right, everyone. Let's see. We are just about out of time. So try that quiz if you're interested in this stuff. If not, it's just for fun, good discussion. Thank you for joining me. Oh, shoot, my camera's still not working. That's so strange. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this class. I enjoyed hearing your opinions and perspectives. And I hope to see you all again very soon in another class.
Yes.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Stephanie. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.